Welcome back to Black Sheep Tarot, and if you are a black sheep, welcome to your home away from home. For everyone else, also welcome. All right, everyone is welcome here at this channel. Today's video is going to be, like you know, why it's time for love. Why it's time for you to find someone new. Okay, I know it's time for me to find someone new. All right, we have some cards here. We'll have a total of 8 cards. The first one is the moon. All right, so that's about mystery, using your intuition, you know, maybe some fear and anxiety in your subconscious. Card number 2 is going to be the 3 of Wands. That is movement forward. Okay, so that's going towards the third card, which is the Lovers. All right, and then the fourth card is the Emperor. Okay, so we have an older man or woman, all the way to number 4 card, who looks lonely, you know, because it's lonely up at the top, you know. And this person, you know, maybe in the past let his imagination run wild, right? It maybe caused him to see things that weren't there. Sometimes we don't know who our partners were, right? The moon, look at the moon, right? Mystery. Dreams, intuition, fear and anxiety, like I said, right? And then number 2 card, which is preparation, right? Progress, moving forward for new love. Because, you know, this person is around late 40s, early 50s, you know, maybe 50. And this person is looking for love again. Harmony, relationship. You know, because it's lonely at the top. You know, you're stable, you have structure, you have rules, all right? And you're just looking to put someone in your life. And I totally understand, because I currently find myself in the same energy here. I am an older man. I am 50, going to be 50 this year. And, you know, for sensitive people, for people that don't like the truth, maybe your ears are hurt, but it is what it is. And if you don't like that, maybe you should go to a different channel. But we talk about real things here. Real things like gluttony and wrath and envy, you know, 7 deadly sins. We all have them, right? What we also do here is talk about Carl Jung, maybe his 12 archetypes, like the magician, the sage, the ruler, and caregiver, and many more. Maybe some people out there, you don't speak your feelings. You take responsibility for others' feelings and things like that. Those are things that describe some people out there. Today we have this Emperor, all the way to number 4 card, right? Who suffers with gluttony. Gluttony is an excessive and ongoing eating or food drinking, right? Many of us suffer with that. Temperance. You have to curtail, all right, your drinking, your lust, and everything else, right? Your wrath, right? We need to curtail it. And maybe this person is the innocent archetype, which is the innocent seems to have read and absorbed every self-help book in the world. They are optimistic and always searching for happiness. The innocent sees the good in everything. They want to feel well adjusted to the world around them. The innocent also wants to please others and feel like they belong. See, this person agrees with everyone. That is one of his things that he needs to work on for this next round of relationships. That's what we're going to be talking about. Okay. I am going to be 50 years old this year, and newsflash to most people, I've always dated 18 to 25-year-old females. So if you're going to be upset about that, you should just go away. All right? Because that's who I date. That's who I'm going to date. I have an 18-year-old in mind, beautiful Hispanic person, and I'm going to give her a go. I'm sure her mom won't like that, but I really don't care. She's an adult, right? We're all adults at 18, right? Most women nowadays can go fight a war. So if you are told that you're old enough to go fight a war, you're old enough for me. That's the way I see it. And if you don't like it, that's all right too. Bye-bye. Anyways, for the adults in the room, you have to think about your old relationship. Okay, how was it? Was there some things that, you didn't like about this person? Maybe this person talked too much about their bathroom business, right? Maybe you or your partner didn't know their worth. Maybe somebody wanted control of someone else. Maybe someone married for sex. I know I married for sex. And guess what? As soon as that was over, the relationship was over. Right? We all make mistakes, right? Because another thing we should be doing is, let's not talk about our exes to our new partner. Okay? Because the thing is, we have to know our worth. Don't change your likes or dislikes, okay? So, moving forward, we're looking for love in all the right places. So I want you to have some tips to make your dreams come true, all right? Because I know I'm going to. I'm going to have me a young, beautiful girl next to me this year. It's going to be great. Anyways, nowadays, women spend a lot of time overanalyzing the male psyche. We're very simple, ladies. Okay? Newsflash. Okay? Some bedtime action 3 or 4 times a day. Food and sleep. That's it. That's it. You have found the secret to keeping a man. Thank you. Okay? Their tight-lipped approach towards relationships and dating is what drives women mad and gives them endless excuses to spend their weekends over a cocktail with friends discussing why men drive them crazy. The male mind is a mystery, and to help understand men, we have mentioned some things that men secretly wish women knew when it comes to dating and being in relationships. Okay? This can be by vice versa. Okay? It doesn't matter. It's just the energy. All right? So we're talking to an older person, older woman, older man. Okay? First thing we should be trying to do is don't make your friend jealous. Don't make your boyfriend jealous. Don't make your girlfriend jealous. That's not cool. It's okay to be jealous sometimes to make other person feel important and desired. However, going through your man's personal belongings while he is busy in the shower is too obsessive and not tolerable. Anyways, this number one is true, because I remember a girl once. We really didn't know each other. Her name was Jackie. Very beautiful. She was 10 years younger than me, so I was 35, so she was 25. I took a call. I was talking to this other female because I was single at the time, so I had many friends, female friends. And so she called back my friend, and my friend called me and was like, hey man, that chick just called me, XYZ. Want to know who I was, so on and so forth. I never slept with that person, and that was it. You don't do that. Same thing for men and women, right? Another thing that we don't care for, ladies, is daggone pajamas. Pajamas should definitely be banned as soon as high school ends. No man wants to come home after a long day at work and see his girl walking around in Looney Tune pajamas. I mean, if she's 18, I can understand, but she's a grown woman. No. Because the thing is this. When a woman goes out into the world, she has her best lipstick on, her best makeup, her favorite shirt that accentuates her two buddies, and the pair of jeans that just fit right. And no panties. That's most women. You know. So, that's what women do. So they go out looking their best, but they come home. When you get home, they get into their pajamas. Who the heck wants to see that? Her work husband is getting the best of her, right? Every woman has a work husband, right? A guy that does what she wants him to do, all right? And men do too. Men do too, have their work wives, all right? I had a work wife when I was married. My wife at the time was blonde hair, blue eye German. So my work wife was blonde hair, blue eyes, and German. Right? Guess what I like, right? So anyways, another thing you need to keep to yourself, ladies, is keep your bathroom business to yourself. The bathroom is a holy area. Whatever you do there is your business unless you are showering. Men do not want to know about your bathroom business at all. Know your worth, ladies and gentlemen. Men desire women who are self-assured and extremely confident. When a man talks to a woman who is self-conscious, insecure, and doubtful, it makes him lose the respect he has for her. Never even weaken your self-worth as a woman. Of course. If a woman seems unsure of herself, that's okay. Not everybody has to know everything. It's not like you grow up and you know everything in life. Do you know everything in life? I know I don't. My parents don't. Your parents don't. No one really knows everything in life. But hey, it is what it is, right? Another thing we should do is, stay in control of your emotions. How was your past relationships, right? Where were the emotions? Everywhere, right? Fighting, fist fights sometimes, cheating on each other, sleeping with all sorts of girls, right? Strippers. Hey, she did it too, all right? She was sleeping with girls, and hey man, that's just, when your marriage is based on sex, it's over. Stay in control of your emotions. Being so angry that it comes to a point where all you're doing is screaming and shouting out of despair will make men lose all the respect they have for you. Same thing with women. Okay, no shouting, ladies and gentlemen. Don't change your likes and dislikes, all right? Men appreciate a slight conflict of interest, and it is normal to have different hobbies, likes, dislikes, etc. No man wants his girl to become the exact opposite version of himself. Vice versa. Another thing, avoid talking about your exes. Like when I start talking to my girl, how was this or that? That is such 13 years ago that I will say this. I hope that she has found the love of her life. That's what I would say. Avoid bringing up your ex, even if you are just trying to make a point on how your current boyfriend or girlfriend treats you better than your last. Bring up your ex is not a good move. It makes men go crazy and it just turns them off. And I'm sure it does for women too. Okay? And another thing that I ran into is like let me read this and then I'll go into that, okay? Men love seeing you without makeup, ladies. Yes, men love makeup on their girls when they're going out, but they also appreciate your morning face without anything on it. It makes them feel closer to you and it makes you look cuddly. Now I'm like a clown. You see, my ex wore all sorts of makeup. All right. So the world saw the best version of her. And then she got home with no makeup and pajamas. Total sexy vibe killer. Ladies, stop doing that. Try not to compete with your friends. Please avoid being jealous if your man wants to spend some time with his friends. They're just his friends. This is not personal, and friends have a different role than you do. Avoid comparing yourself to his friends. All right, please don't do that, ladies. Another thing, getting mad at pointless things make you look silly, to say the least. Men simply question your intelligence if you start to get mad at silly and stupid things, such as losing your keys or not finding your favorite coffee mug. Okay? Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, say thank you sometimes. It won't kill you to appreciate your man or woman's sweet gestures every once in a while. This applies to men as well. Avoid taking things for granted. Yes, we do. And I took my ex for granted too. Because, it was all about the motion of the ocean, right? So we had the motion of the ocean with other people. See how that works? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we all have flaws, all right? Men know that no one is completely perfect. And if they are willing to accept your flaws, why don't you accept them too? Also, if he accepts your flaws, you should accept his flaws instead of constantly nagging him about it. That is number one gripe that any man will have, is nagging. All right? Another thing we used to do, and maybe you see this in your relationship or in your past relationship, avoid fighting over stupid things, people, such as the fact that he left his socks in the drawing room, or if he forgot to send you a good night message. Don't fight over stupid things. Okay? Have goals. I have not met too many ladies with goals. All right. What is your 6 months plan? What is your year plan? What's your 5-year plan? Not many women have that. Okay. A woman without any goals, dreams, or desires sounds boring and disappointing. So make sure you have some goals and plans. Yes, because bedroom action is bedroom action. And then life happens 90% of the time. All right? Because we want you to take care of yourself. Please do not neglect your physical appearance, ladies, and try to stay in shape to seem more desirable. Because once you take off your makeup, once you put on your pajamas, then the real you comes out, right? And the last thing I will say is this, okay, is the moon. We had the moon and the Six of Pentacles, meaning that there is a relationship that you're going to put in your life is equal give and take. And then under the Three of Wands, which is the second card, we have justice. And justice is your just desserts for being single and working on yourself. And now you have the Knight of Pentacles, by the Knight of Pentacles, meaning, I'm going to show it to you. This is the Knight of Pentacles, all right? So I'm just going to leave that card there because it is what it is. And at the very end, okay, see this man or this person looks sad just like this gentleman here. So the energy comes through, okay? What does that mean? That means that you are no longer going to be looking for mysterious women. You're going to be looking for men and women that are equally giving and receiving. They are balanced in their sharing of their love, their grace, their curiosity, their love. Okay? Your justice is the number 2 card here. Okay? Because you are truthful, you have clarity, you have balance, like on this card over here. Okay, they're both talking about balance, equal give and take. The Knight of Pentacles, which is the 3rd card, which is this card here, is long-term commitment, hard work. Okay, and then the last card that you see there is acceptance of the loss and sorrow and move on from the past relationship. And the last thing that I will have to say is this: say I love you when you mean it. Avoid saying these 3 words every 1 millisecond, as it will become a phrase without value. Okay? Because, again, you are moving on to a relationship with equal give and take to bring balance, who's going to be a hard worker, who's going to put in the time, who's going to get into a routine with you, who is responsible, who is slow and steady wins the race. Okay? So that's the good news, is that you will find love. Have some me time as well. You see, when I was married at the time, we spent all time together, but we never set apart time for ourselves. Okay? Do not revolve your life around your man or woman, and instead take care of yourself and have some hobbies of your own. Okay? So if you like the way I read, give me a subscribe, give me a like, so other like-minded people can find a home away from home. And I will see you in a later video.